Now, the Highway Trust Fund, which helps pay for the construction and repair of America's interstate highways, is running out of money. And in order to quickly raise some much-needed revenue, the White House has proposed allowing states to add tolls to existing roads. Karina has more.
America is synonymous with the automobile. U.S. drivers log an average 37 miles per day. And for every gallon of gas guzzled, 18.4 cents goes to the Highway Trust Fund. But revenue from gas taxes has fallen as cars have become more fuel efficient. That leaves America with a gaping hole in its infrastructure budget.
$1 trillion is needed to bring our roadway system up to speed in the United States. There are 65,000 bridges that are in dire need of repair.
Lawmakers are scrambling to find ways to pay for all those repairs. And one idea is to get rid of a decades-old ban on tolls on interstate highways. Transportation consultant Carl Berkowitz is skeptical Americans would go for the idea.
I think it works best when you want to build a new road that doesn't exist, because if it wasn't for the tolls, the road wouldn't be built in the first place.
Essentially, what Obama is proposing is that drivers pay for something they haven't had to pay for up until now. The reaction to the idea is mixed.
As long as they fix the roads and actually give you roads that aren't going to tear up your tires, then, go for it. But show us where our money's going before you keep taking it.
Anything that gets people using public transportation and stops them from driving cars, I think is actually good.
In China, tolls are a big disincentive to drive. For many types of cars, the tolls are more expensive than the gas consumed for a trip. So many Chinese opt for public transportation instead. Could the same thing happen in America, the land of the automobile? Berkowitz suspects otherwise.
People are afraid of is that people will be turned away from the toll roads and go to the local roads to save the tolls, so they'll shift the congestion from the toll road to the local road, so the local communities will suffer from the shift of traffic.
Most experts don't seem to think the toll proposal will fly, but the alternative, raising gas taxes, won't likely play well politically either. So what gets greenlighted at this point is anyone's guess, but a decision has to be made quickly, as in about 2 months, the fund will be running on empty. Karina, CCTV, New York.
Now, toll prices are a key source of revenue for states and cities around the world. Here in New York, for example, drivers can expect to pay about $13 for round-trip travel on one of the city's bridges. But that is definitely not the priciest journey. In Japan, it costs about $22 to cross the Pearl Bridge. In Germany, drivers pay about $35 to do just one lap on a road with no speed limit. And in China, an expressway going from Beijing to Shanghai costs $85. Now, that trip is more than 1,000 kilometers or 600 miles and takes about 10 hours to complete.